So your infant won't sleep. You have to get up at all times of the evening to take care of the crying or yelling, and your mind-numbing lack of sleep is pushing you to paralyzing desperation. What else could you do? Mercifully, there exist a number of tried and tested and practical methods in helping babies settle down into a great getting to sleep regimen. 1. The way to determine when your child is sleepy. During the very first 6 to 8 weeks, your new baby most likely will not be able to remain awake for a lot more than a couple of hours. Babies can quite easily become overtired if they are not set down quickly enough, and then putting baby to sleep will become a problem. Be on the lookout for the classic signs of child drowsiness. Is she rubbing her face, fussing, or perhaps tugging on her ears? Before too long, you will recognize all these signs of tiredness and be able to set your infant down for a sleep at the correct time. It's most effective to establish a bedtime regime by picking a time between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. to get them quieted down. If possible, also attempt to stick to the same times for their daytime naps, although not too late, as it is probable that your baby will not sleep or have the ability to settle in the evening. 2. Aid your infant to comprehend the distinction between day and night. From about 2 weeks old, it is possible to assist your little one to recognize that daytime means being active and that nighttime hours is made for sleeping. You should try to be active with him or her in the course of the day, talking or singing in feeding times and attempting to keep the environment normal, i.e., do not be concerned about the washer noise or the door banging. Try also to help keep the daytime bright and fresh. Then when the night comes, keep noises to a bare minimum and breastfeeding very low-key. Keep to this pattern and your child will start to understand that the nighttime represents sleeping, an essential aspect of the best way to get babies to sleep. 3. Allow your infant to feel at ease drifting off to sleep on their own. By about 3 or more months, your baby ought to be capable to discover the way to drift off to sleep on her own by snuggling a baby blanket, holding a much-loved stuffed toy, or possibly sucking their thumb. Then again, if they've already got into the habit of getting snuggled and rocked to sleep, then your infant will often make the link that they need you to do this every single time so as to get to sleep. Preferably, it is most desirable to create a quality sleeping pattern from the outset by offering your child a chance to calm themselves to sleep. Nonetheless, should your baby won't sleep without you, look at employing the elastic band method. At bedtime, stay with her as normal in order to reassure her, although try to avoid eye contact. Once your child begins to grow sleepy, relocate a small distance from their cot toward the door. Your baby may possibly realize you've relocated and begin to create a fuss, therefore go back and reassure them. If you do this again regularly, you will ultimately be able to move further and even further away, so your child shall be content to fall asleep without having you to be nearby.